Pancho was a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel. Wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words. That's the way it goes. Oh, howdy, folks. Once again, I'm Mysterious JG, and you can take comfort knowing there's only a couple verses left to this song. So even if I open every video with more of Pancho and Lefty, I'll run out soon enough. And I'll have to switch to Johnny Guitar. Okay, so anyway, yeah, last time we got some tantalizing teases for all of us Red Dead Redemption 1 fans. Abigail is mentioned. I believe we heard her speak briefly. It looks like some folks from the gang died. John Marston is in bad way, we think. Abigail said he's dying, and he probably means John, but we don't really know for sure. Also, I'm not sure. I figured that was some kind of like flash forward to near the end of our story, because I figured our story would possibly end around the time whatever big disaster happened that blew everything up. Red Dead Redemption 1's backstory involves John Marston having left the gang because it all went to shit. And at some point he was left to die, but things had already, we don't really ever get a lot of detail. And that's part of what makes the prequel here potentially really fun for people who are big fans of the original game. But, I don't think Rockstar would be foolish enough to make a game that is only going to be fun for people who've only played the first one. So I'm imagining there's going to be some pretty interesting, cool things going on in the story. Anyway, sorry, I was trying to stay on target here, but what I'm getting at is last time, Dutch's gang, which we kind of know that we're in a gang, we kind of know the person we're playing as, Arthur, is taking orders more or less from Dutch. They're in a bad way. They're being chased by the law. They've got some kind of other gang that is also their enemy. What they call them, the O'Connells or something like that. But, there's been little hints that, the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on is that we want these guys dead. And we're trying to kind of set up shop and recover in a little abandoned mining town. And we're on our way back there now with some woman we rescued from the evil gang. Let's see what happens next. I feel like we're about to get to the title screen as I end the first video.
Hey! Somebody's coming!
I was wondering if they were actually going to do African American characters, because that was a tricky topic for them in the previous game, and they kept out of it mostly. Sorry, I don't want to constantly interject, but yeah, African American characters, real touchy, potentially dangerous area for Rockstar to approach in Red Dead Redemption, so they mostly kept them out of the plot. But one of my little internal predictions for this game was Dutch's gang of murderous outlaws are probably going to be unusually progressive about different ethnic groups. Yeah, it was just a wild guess, and it's already coming true. Back to it.
We found some of them there, but there is more about. Apparently, scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something?
You want to warm her up in a sexy way if you want
to. It's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan,
Katie
we put
O'Shea.
you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? Now how come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
I guess darkies is going to be the term of choice. Rockstar is courageous. I don't know that they're that courageous. Oh, okay, so we're off to mission mode.
Weather ain't let up.
He's strong.
And he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Oh, okay.
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in two days.
Your
She's
John
always in
will
our
be
heart.
Fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John?
He's practically your brother.
Best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. The situation were reversed. He'd look for me.
And he'd even not call me
Thank
puto.
you.
All right, I want half off on my next leg because you're a prostitute.
John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
That he didn't leave? Didn't take them too long to introduce all of the characters in the later game, I should say, by name. I just wonder if they'd, like, slow build to that. Like, really build up the tension of meeting Dutch for the first time. Nope, we got Dutch, Bill Williamson, Javier Escuela. They're pretty much already there.
I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
I see some smoke, man. Oh, sorry, I'm not Cheech Martin.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Yeah.
A few hours ago, most.
Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
I'm trying to investigate
Hey, stay on
stuff.
these tracks, come on.
I'm trying to investigate stuff. There might have been biscuits over there.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but
Oh,
could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
I have to figure out this whole horse health thing.
You were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Enemy was everywhere.
Hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets.
I feel like I should know what Pinkertons
Take it
refers
slow.
to.
Big ravine here. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way,
Yeah.
but it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
Leo? It's a bad
Tracks
situation.
go left, down here. Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too.
Peter,
Sean,
Mickey,
we don't
Mike.
even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right.
Cinematic camera, okay.
Damn snow's coming in hard again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Oh, so you can hold X and you can have it be all cinematic and not be obligated to control what's going on. They're just trying to make things look pretty and then get around the fact that, yeah, I got you. So it looks all cool, but it's like I'm pressing and holding a bunch of buttons. I'm not using the directions at all. But it's kind of hinting here that it's probably time to exit out. I'd imagine they'll throw you roughly out of cinematic camera when we get into danger portions. Or you might just have a cinematic shot of you falling off of a cliff.
Come on, boy.
Come on, possibly my original horse, possibly the first horse that I found in that mission.
This, Javier, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Sure will make Abigail happy, and she's always in our hearts.
Come on now.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that?
Switch to cinematographic view. I don't see nothing. Oh, yeah, I see it now.
John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us. Come on, up there.
Well, don't just say al dente. That's not going to help anything.
He's coming from up ahead somewhere.
Sounds like some kind of undead nightmare.
Much further on the horses. You have to walk from here. I grabbed that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
Oh, that's an interesting mechanic. They probably should have used this in previous games. You actually are able to carry around a really unreasonable number of weapons. Huh? Abigail pursued by memory. Outlaws from the west. Challenges. Hold L1? What the hell kind of control scheme is that? Oh, I pressed the wrong... He wants me to switch to a shotgun. Okay, bet you we're gonna fight a bar or something. That does raise a good question of how do I actually see what my weapons are from here? Yeah, okay, he specifically mentioned shotgun, so I'm thinking maybe it's just their way of telling you how to do it quickly. But yeah, boy, they were kind of careful not to show us John Marston too much in all the preview videos, but the trailers, but apparently he just shows up real early.
You sure about this?
Isn't that what I asked Dutch before? Or no, other guy.
He's coming from this way.
Okay.
Could be some kind of siren singing us to her doom.
Telling me.
Drops down here. Watch yourself. It's slippery. Be careful.
But Javier's a lot less of a jerk than he was, or than he is later. You might need to press L2 to crouch.
Okay. Good now.
Watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up
Oh, my
here.
stamina core is...
Come on.
Stamina core is empty. I need to eat more oatmeal.
Come on. That sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John.
Just chill out, man. Our stamina cores are empty, okay? Puto.
It's cold.
Yeah, see, that's my you can't run. It's like I'm fighting Gall. It's like having an empty stamina core is like fighting Galbez. You can't run.
I'm miserable. Been a tough few days.
I know.
I was gonna give us whiskey.
Take a drink of that.
Thanks.
I'm not designed for this snow.
Yeah, this is their way of teaching you
Let's
that
keep moving.
mechanic.
Come on. John, can you hear me?
John, you there?
John! John, where are you? John!
Marston, you hear me?
Up here! Out on the ledge! That's John! We're coming!
I promise I'll never hunt any of you down later if you rescue me.
He's down here.
Fellas there!
All right. Hot down, Marston.
Cinematic view's coming up by itself. I didn't even press a button, Marston.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
We don't even get to see him get the scratch. I guess he doesn't like us.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither.
Oh, we'll get you some Deadeye.
Freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Siege face cowboy.
Come on, compadre.
I mean, puto. He called, in the few appearances Javier Escuela had in Red Dead Redemption, he called John Marston puto a lot.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
Because I don't have a mirror.
I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
Sure you did.
You alright?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
Let's leave our horses to die in the cold. Oh shit.
Look up there.
Kalis ain't gonna like this. Because we're gonna have to kill these wolves, I feel like.
I'll distract them while you get to the horses. Go. Draw them off.
Okay, here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur.
Over here.
We're getting you out of here. Keep them away from us.
Right here.
Draw them away from us, Arthur.
I don't know how many direct wolf attacks I can take.
Good work, Arthur.
No, skin him. Oh, never mind, we're not doing that yet. I don't feel good about that. They're just doing what wolves do. Anyway, they want me to mount my horse. Apparently I don't have to be anywhere near it to get the prompt, so...
Quick, before any more show up.
You know, wolves are attracted to the sound of wolves being murdered.
To the others.
I don't feel too good.
I'm going to
You'll be
Ralph.
fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella, got bit by a dog, died an hour later.
Of gunshot
You
wound.
ain't gonna die.
I mean, not until after Red Dead Redemption 1 is over, and certainly not before I'm dead. Because even if you spare me, I get hung, so... Oh, I'm sorry. We're not supposed to know about that.
Up there! More of them!
Get that weak mess out of here, wolves.
Look out on the right! More coming in on the left!
Get the hell out of here! Get out!
You see any more, Arthur?
Did I just shoot
Don't think
Marston?
so.
Jesus!
You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. Well, no shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now.
Well, we got bad luck. If it weren't for bad luck, we'd have no luck at all.
Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
Why don't they lead the wolves to camp and then kill them and eat them?
Bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Nah, you can do better than that. One thing you ain't short on is fantasy.
Well, what if there were elves that bit you?
To the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
Maybe you were stabbed by dwarves.
That's where we camped. Nearly there.
Hold on, we're about to run into the missile turrets that we set up to defend our base. Did you think to bring the wolf meat back, or no?
We get some help here.
No eating animal meat. We're only going to eat biscuits and oatmeal.
We get some help. We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas. It's his leg.
Come
Puto!
on, let's get you warm. Thank
No,
you.
don't get him warm until he's had a chance to recover, if you know what I mean.
Low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank
You
you.
got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose
Herr
we'll have
Strauss,
to
the
keep heading
Jägermeister?
east.
East, into all that. That's civilization.
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss. Let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
No, auf Wiedersehen, Schmuck. Do I win $2 or something? I mean, no cash reward for
We have been running for weeks.
running wild like Hulkamania.
We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Events and interesting locations are in your journal.
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait. When the storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
I have a feeling we've now hit the point where we can start
Doubtful, just worried.
wandering around and actually open world it a bit.
Before, Hosea, I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
I hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now. For now.
I'd like to sit near you guys without really sitting with you.
Stay strong, Hosea.
Are you going to talk to me,
What
Williamson?
about you, Arthur?
Oh, okay.
You doubt me too?
Never.
Good. Because you know me, son. I'm just getting started.
Do.
Once we get some money, well, they better send some good men after us, because they ain't never gonna find us. But we need money.
Of course, Dutch.
Thank you, son, for your strength. It means a lot to me.
Many thanks for your strength. Oh, so they did kind of make it so you can talk to him. Can I chat with you, whoever you... Jose, I believe your name was?
We weren't there, Hosea.
I'm aware of that. And they shouldn't have been either.
Oh, we can't change nothing now. Anyway, try not to worry.
Okay, Arthur.
Thanks. That helps a lot. This chair is stuck on the floor forever. What do you think, Dutch?
And the money's well hidden in Blackwater?
I believe so, and they don't even know we dumped it.
Well, it can wait then. Okay, well, try to stay warm.
Thank you, Arthur.
Thank you for that great goddamn advice. I never would have thought to stay warm without you telling me so, Arthur. Dumb son of a bitch. Alright, so let's see if we can save our game here, because that would be an even cooler way to end the video than the way we've already got, which is pausing. Well, looks like we had a drawer we could search, too. Hey, there's classic oatcakes. And a miracle tonic. It's been opened, though. Open items provide half the benefit. New items. Okay. Boy, this doesn't really seem like a good place where I can save. It just kind of seems like a, I don't know. I mean, it sure looks like a bed. See if my map has a legend. Coulter. Okay. So we got Mr. Pearson and Bill Williamson. Stinky guy, who, along with some other unknown character, is sleeping with, game's word not mine, darkies. Truly wouldn't mind knowing how one saves the game. This might be an all-auto save game, which would be annoying in its own special way, if it were so. Because it would prevent me from saving and goofing around off screen and then going back and showcasing anything that I found while not recording. Whole bunch of nothing in there. Well, hello.
Oh, sorry. You okay in here, Molly? It might be warmer by the fire.
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
Try to stay warm. Thank you for the great advice, you fecker.
Well, just hang in there.
Okay, Arthur.
This is making me nostalgic for Wolfenstein 2, which I started playing, didn't bother to Let's Play, and didn't actually get through all the way. But it's got a lot of, you wander around and have incredibly short conversations with people. Whoa, it's bright out here, let me tell you what, boy. Sorry. Alright, so I'm going to call it a video. When we come back, hopefully, we will learn how to save our game, because that would be a good thing to know. I'm Mysterious JG. Thank you for moseying on into this Let's Play. See you down the trail.